Congratulations, that's now 3 Premier League wins. Just sum it up for us.
I'm just happy to win tonight, and I'm happy to be quite clear at the top of the table coming into tonight and at the end of tonight.
We know we spoke to you in Manchester and you were briefed for what you potentially could get. Do you feel it wasn't as bad as what you were expecting off the crowd?
I was just expecting the worst, and if it was anything better then it was good. But the crowd, it was a bit bad, but I didn't help myself much, but I kept myself composed and won all my games.
It's almost as if we saw you come out of your shell tonight, because you're quite reserved on stage, but tonight was almost the real you. Your personality was coming through, having some banter with the crowd and with everyone else. Do you feel you're growing in stature on stage the more you play?
That's pretty much all it is. It's just banter. But I knew what I got myself into, and I knew what was going to happen tonight, but I'm just happy to win.
You touched on the O2 in your previous interviews. I think it's safe to say that you are going to go there now. How excited are you to be going to the final 4 of the Premier League?
It means the world from watching it as a little kid and just watching everyone qualify for it every week, and now I can say to myself I'm in the top 4.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Luke, what was the feeling like coming to Liverpool tonight? Were you determined to just come here and have a good time and have a bit of banter with the crowd?
That's all I wanted tonight, was a bit of banter and pick myself up a few more points and to add on to what I've already got, and I added even more points on than what I should have.
Just talk us through that game against Nathan Aspinall, 5-2 down, 5 match starts. It was a crazy game.
It was. I didn't even want to win it. 5-2 down. I was just throwing with freedom, having a bit of banter with the crowd, and I got over the line somehow.
How determined are you now to try and close out top spot and head to the O2 as the league winner?
I'll try and win another night, the other 3 nights that are coming up. But now I can just relax myself even more. Now I'm at the top by 5 points, because Luke's got to win a night without me picking up points. So if I pick up more points, then I'm just going to keep that top spot. Thank you.
Luke, it's probably one of the first time you've had to contend with a crowd being against you. What was it like compared to what it's been for the other weeks?
I knew it was going to be totally different. I knew what was coming, and I'm just happy to win.
Do you feel like you won them over a little bit towards the end?
I think I won tonight.
Do you think the crowd sort of changed their opinions towards you a little bit with the darts you threw throughout the night?
I think I threw pretty well, but if any player hits 180, the crowd will always get involved. And then if you hit a slack dart, they'll all go, hey. But I know what was coming. Thank you.
Luke, because of the nature of what you were coming into here, was it perhaps the most motivated you have been to win a night because it would have been so special for you?
I was up for it in the first game against Gezi, but the game against Nathan, I can't believe I come out the winner, and then I beat Rob, and I played pretty well all night.
Did you have a game plan, knowing that there was what you were perhaps going to face with the crowd? Because immediately before the walk-on, you were sort of playing to it. Was that in your mind to try and sort of, get used to it straight away and get into it and deal with it in that way?
That's what it was. Just get into it, see what the crowd do, and then when I'm throwing my darts, I know what's coming. Thank you.
Luke, you're at the O2 now, you're 5 points clear, top of the Premier League. Despite what you've done before, do you still surprise yourself when you continue making these achievements?
I just come to any venue every week and just play darts. I love the game that much. I just play with sometimes freedom, and sometimes I want to win games, but most of the time I'm just enjoying myself.
And when it was announced that you were in the Premier League, there was a lot of talk about how you would manage that schedule of Pro Tour, Euro Tour qualifiers and the Premier League. Now that we're towards the end of the league, how well do you think you've managed that?
Me and my manager Martin, we've managed it pretty well. Obviously winning the first Pro Tour and Euro Tour, I'm in them spots for the other majors, as is the match play in the World Grand Prix, so that's why I've been pulling out my stuff and focusing on the Premier League.
Cheers, Luke, well done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Three nights you've won, is this your favourite?
Probably my least favourite. Probably say Manchester. Manchester's my favourite.
What are you looking forward to coming in? What are you going to get?
I knew what was coming tonight, but obviously on the walk, I knew what was going to happen as soon as I threw my first dart on stage. Thank you.
Luke, tonight you referenced Liverpool losing 2-0 to Everton in front of the cameras. Did you thrive more?
I was enjoying it. Because they were booing me, and then I was just telling them what happened the night before.
And We've got the World Cup of Darts coming up soon. Luke Humphries is competing. Prior to that, we had Adrian Lewis and Phil Taylor. Do you believe you and Luke Humphries are that next legendary duo in the future on the PDC?
Could be for the future, but obviously I'm a long way off it because it goes off your rankings. But I'm sure if I keep going, I'm going to be in the game for many years. So I'm pretty sure me and Luke will get there one day.
And you looked at home on the stage. I've referred to before you've done some crazy stuff outside. What advice have stars like KSI given to you when turning up to these shows with the huge publicity that you have?
They just say you're just smashing it and you just keep going, and that's all I'm doing. I'm enjoying myself coming to these venues with tens and thousands, and I'm just enjoying my dance.